drawing. I really like how you have a mom cutting or getting food from her garden. I can tell that you use your garden for a lot of your food. And here we have a few people have gardens, but we don't use them.
Just go ahead, whatever.
Hi, I'm Uganda Parker. I'm 14 years old and I picked this drawing. I like how you put the mom in the center of the picture, gathering food from her garden. Here, some people have gardens, but we don't get as much food from them as I think you guys do. I also like how you have the birds in the background with the sun. I like the colors of the sky. Thank you.
You just start whenever.
Hi, I'm Eric Miller. I go to Francis Parker School. I'm 16 years old. And in this drawing by John Boy Francis, I really like the colors and I like how he's depicting an everyday job that the factory workers have of bottling water. And I really like the order with the fabric. It really adds a nice touch to the picture. And it's a very similar tradition to what we have here in the United States. Factory workers, we have people who bottle water, and it's just a very nice picture. Thank you for sending us your pictures.
Hello, my name is Ariana Gasell, and I picked your painting Countryside as my favorite out of all the other artworks in the room. When I first walked into the room, my eyes immediately went to this one. It seemed very interesting and different from all the rest. It seemed as if a group of girls were singing from their souls as a way to vent and were doing what they loved away from everyone would know and could judge them. Once I looked beyond the image, I saw the symbolism and found out how much my art could relate to this piece. It is very different from something we would do in America, yet very similar because we all do something to relax. It seems that just like in America, your country also values relaxation and an expression of oneself. What I also liked about this picture was that you could tell that this picture had its own style with the borders and girls singing in the middle. In the description, it said that singing was your way of relaxing. I would like to know what other things help you relax and where would you go to relax anywhere in the world if you had a chance. Thank you for sending us these wonderful paintings. Before I saw your artwork, I thought that our kind was the only kind, but now I saw all the paintings are very different and much more colorful and creative. Yet you can still see the sophistication of it. I'm glad that you sent us these wonderful pictures to expand our education on art even more. Not only did I learn a little bit more about you guys, but also learn about art and how I can improve mine. I think that everyone could learn from what you have sent to us, and thank you for doing so.
Hi, my name is Amy Irving and I'm a freshman. The art piece I looked at was called Fishing by Namuli Noveen, who is 13. In this picture, there's a little boy fishing with the sun in the background. And I'm not sure if it's the sunrise or the sunset, but so something similar to American cultures that is in this picture is that the boy's fishing. And in American cultures, little boys will go out, with their dads fishing to like a pond or something, but they usually won't eat the fish that they catch. And I was wondering how do you eat the food? Like, do you make it in a sandwich or something? And what I liked best about this was it was kind of different than everyone else's. Like everyone else painted or did something special, but with this one, it was just kind of with colored pencil or crayon. There's not much in it, but it's just simple like that. So I also like the sun, because no one really draws suns like that anymore. So when I saw the sun, I really liked that. So thank you for sharing with us.
Hi, I'm Austin Finley, and I'm storytelling by Atia and Liz. That's correct. The picture is like an elderly woman telling a story to rural villagers. And I like this piece because it has a sense of family and connectedness with each other. And this seems like a nice setting, like a homely feeling. Yeah, I really like the piece, and thank you for sharing.
It shows two boys taking their cows out to graze in the field. This is such a beautiful drawing because the detail is very good. You drew the cows really carefully, they look very real, and also the birds flying in the background are drawn really well, and they add a nice touch to the beauty of the image. Another thing I really like about this picture is that it looks like a very beautiful place with the sun and the lake and grass in the background. And also you use a lot of bright color in the picture, especially in the sun. It looks really nice. And since you said that you take cows to graze on holidays, I was wondering which holidays would those be? And your drawing reminds me of when I take my dog out for a walk because I let her lead to where she wants to go, just like the cows do when they graze. But there's no cows, goats, or sheep where I live because there's not enough land for them to graze on. But I think it would be really fun to own all those animals. And overall, I really liked your drawing. Thank you so much for sharing your artwork with us. I really enjoyed learning about your life.
Hi, my name is Rochelle and I go to Parker School. We went to see the art you sent us. Yours caught my eye. I really love the way you showed your culture and tradition that you love. I really like your choice in colors and how you showed a mix of different actions to give us a look into one of your many traditions. In San Diego, we really don't have a tradition of cultural dance, but we do have concerts, which are very similar. Many times they're outdoors on the stage with many performers, such as guitarists, drummers, and singers. Sometimes there are dancers, but rarely do they have much choreography. I love the outfits of the dancers, and I wanted to know how often do you have these performances where you live? I also like the choice of your tradition. It's really special and unique to your culture. Thanks for your art.
My name is Haley Satoff and I go to Francis Parker School in San Diego, California. All the pictures you sent us were beautiful, but one in particular really caught my attention. The piece is called A Day at Home and was done by Nanteza Martha. The reason this piece is in particular really caught my eye is because it's mosaic. When I first looked at the picture, I thought it was the tile mosaic and was surprised and interested when I looked closer and saw that it was a paper mosaic. By looking at your artwork, I could tell that there was clearly a woman pounding some sort of food, which I found out was ground nut by looking at your picture description. I also saw a girl who appeared to be running off to somewhere, and by looking at your picture description, I saw that she was running off to do chores for her mother, which I then realized was the woman in the picture grounding nuts. From the title of your artwork, A Day at Home, I could tell that you were depicting a usual day at home for you and your family. I really liked that the colors you used in the picture all blended together well to create an overall feeling of happiness and calmness. I thought it was really interesting to see that the houses in your picture look similar to the houses we have here. I also found it interesting that the women and girls in the picture seem to be wearing dresses that would be very common among women here. I thought it was very interesting to see a woman pounding fresh food in your picture because women here don't do that, but instead buy it at the grocery store. I loved your artwork and think that you're valid and very talented at mosaic art.
I was lucky to be able to study your lovely mosaic with beautiful flowers. It was very colorful and expressive and demonstrates the fine artist you are. This creative mosaic shows me that family, working together, and gardening are important parts of your life. I believe that women are very important in Ugandan culture and are probably primarily responsible for raising children and farming. Am I right? In California, as well as throughout the United States, women are primarily responsible for raising children, although men take the role very actively. In fact, more men are choosing to stay home and take care of children nowadays. While I was studying your artwork, I noticed the colors of the earth. I thought it was really pretty, and I can imagine that the crops are also really pretty. And it was an honor to be able to look at yours, and the detail you put in the time was really good.